When I run into a bad battery on a car, the next thing I'll think of is the battery really bad or is the alternator bad? The way I figured this out is first, I'll test the battery, and second, I'll test the alternator. Let's take a look at this car. It's a 2002 Toyota Corolla. There's the battery, the alternator. I could talk about how to test the battery. I could even try testing this battery. I could talk about testing the alternator, and I could even test this alternator. But I'm gonna skip this part. If I do what I just told you, the video is gonna be too long. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fast forward and go over all the tests I could think of if you were to test the battery and then test the alternator. I made some drawing. I'm gonna go over this under the condition that the test results are 100% accurate. So if you test the battery's good. You test the alternator's good. And if it's true that the two tests are 100% accurate, then you should have no problem. You don't need to change the battery and you don't need to change the alternator. The second test you could get is you test the battery's bad. You test the alternator's good. If you got this result, then all you gotta do is change the battery. Another scenario that could happen is one day you decide you want to test the battery and the alternator just to see how they're doing. So you test the battery's good. Test the alternator's bad. If you run into this and you keep driving the car, a bad alternator cannot charge a good battery. So eventually the car gonna shut down. Either that gonna happen or you won't be able to start the car. So the best thing to do is to replace the alternator. The last scenario I could think of is you test the battery's bad. Test the alternator is bad. If you run into this, then you're gonna need to replace the alternator. If I ran into this, I'll tell you what I would do. First, I would replace the alternator. And then the question here is the battery really bad or was the bad alternator not charging it? That's why the battery became bad. So after replacing the alternator, I would recharge the battery. There's three options I could do to recharge the battery. After replacing the alternator, I could jump start the car, let the new alternator recharge the battery. Or I could use my battery charger and recharge it with the battery charger. The third option I could do with this is to take the battery to an auto parts store and have them recharge it. The auto parts store, usually they should recharge it for free. So after recharging the battery, I will retest. If it's bad, I'll get a new battery. If it's good, I'll keep using it.